Hello, all you loyal listeners of Movie Musings. This is Christina. As per special request from Brianna from New York City, I will be reviewing Sweeny Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street, which came out around the Christmas holiday of 2007. The Netflix synopsis reads, Johnny Depp reteams with director Tim Burton for this big screen adaptation of the hit Broadway musical, earning an Oscar nod as vengeful Sweeny Todd, who becomes a deranged murderer after being falsely imprisoned by a sinister judge, played by Alan Rickman. To cover his tracks, Todd enlists the help of Mrs. Lovett, played by Helena Bonham Carter, who disposes of the victims by baking them into tasty meat pies that become the toast of London. The cast includes Johnny Depp, Helena Bonham Carter, Alan Rickman, Timothy Spall, Sacha Baron Cohen, Anthony Head, Peter Bowles, Ed Sanders, Laura Michelle Kelly, Jamie Campbell Bower, and Jane Weisner. So, if you don't know the story, that the synopsis pretty much just told it. He was an innocent man, falsely accused of a crime, and sent to life in prison. There's a reason why the judge did that. I don't want to reveal that because it's a rather simple reason, but I feel like you should see that for yourself and make your own conclusions as to whether it's justified. All's fair in the name of love, or is it not? As for what happens when he comes back, because he escapes, he drops the name Benjamin Barker, who he used to be, this mild-mannered man who had it all. And he becomes Sweeny Todd. And he really is obsessed with revenge. Everything is towards his revenge. And it ends with, the ultimate revenge for him is to kill everyone involved. So that would be Beetle, the judge, and anyone else who got in his way. But you know what? The judge isn't the only one who's evil. Again, it's up to you, and I would like to hear your feedback about some of the other characters. They had their own agendas. Obviously, we know Sweeny Todd. Mrs. Lovett's another one. You have to decide, was she justified acting the way she did? But otherwise, the cinematography of it, the lighting, the costume designs, I thought were fantastic. The lighting was very dim, very dark, not dim, dark, but it worked because this is supposed to represent Victorian times London, and, very, very few people lived in such great splendor and comfort even, and luxuries like running water and good hygiene. Everyone else lived in shambles, so to speak, just everyone else, you could see it when they're not having parties. They don't have money to go to parties, or they don't know people who who hosts those kind of events. They're living in, it's all dingy. I was about to say squalor, but that doesn't really fit, so I won't. I think because it's a musical, it takes away from its very dark elements of the story. Otherwise, it would be a very graphic movie. Not that it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that has a particular audience. I think this, because it's such a dark story, so gothic and dark and tragic, but at the same time it's a musical, albeit probably the darkest musical you'll ever see. It kind of lightens the load and expands it to an even bigger audience, hands down, I give this movie an A+. I just think everyone involved did a great job, and I've seen the work of these other actors, and so I know that they're solid actors, and they all did very good performances. I wasn't very impressed with the singing, considering they're not professional trained singers, but hey, that's the mark of a good actor, isn't it? Expanding your horizons and trying new stuff out and hoping for the best, no? Thank you very much. I'm Christina from Movie Musings. I would like to say on a parting note that if you have any videos, any movies that you might want to see, you would consider, but you'd want to hear someone else's opinion just for your own thoughts, or just for for the hell of it, you are more than welcome to send Surajo or myself a email at christinasurajo@gmail.com, and one of us will review your film in a timely fashion. Or you can let us know right here through our YouTube channel, Movie Musings, and we would be more than happy to do that for you. Thank you very much. Cheers!